So last week I saw one of the best live shows I've seen in a very long time. It was Charlie Puth, live right here in New York at Radio City, completely sold out. I mean, his band, the new music, the whole thing was ridiculous. So I thought today we could learn one of his best known songs. Check it out. Let's start with the left hand. There are 4 different notes that you need to play. What you're going to do first is find E with your left hand. Probably your thumb is going to be the best choice here. And the way you find E is you look for the group of 2 black keys right here. And the note right after the second black key is E, okay? So play that with your thumb and make it short like this. We call that staccato in music. So as opposed to this, we do like that. The next note you're going to play is D, which is right before the E. It's the white key right before. For that, you can use your index finger since your thumb was busy with the E. The third note you're going to do is B, which can generally be reached with the ring finger. And then the last note you're going to play is C, which can be reached with your middle finger. So as you can see, I can kind of just have fingers 1, 2, 3, 4 on E, D, C, B, like that, and just keep them there. And then all I have to do is push the appropriate finger. 1, 2, 4, 3. I'll do it again. E with 1, D with 2, B with 4, and C with 3. That's the entire left hand. 95% of the work lies in the right hand. So what we have to do is learn 3 shapes, and once you learn the shapes and where to put your hand, plunking out the individual notes, like that will be very, very easy. So the first shape, we're going to play the notes B with the thumb, middle finger on E, pinky on G, all together, like that. For the second shape, move everything down a note like this. So you have A with the thumb, D with the middle finger, but now pinky, move up to F sharp, which is the black key between F and G, like that. So let's take a step back. B, E, G was the first shape. A, D, F sharp is the second shape. And notice that to get to this black key here, I'm not twisting my hand or anything like that. I'm moving my hand inward this way. So when playing the piano, a lot of people forget about this. When they have to reach a black key with a short finger like the pinky, they'll twist and do something like that, which is just not necessary. If your elbow's in the air, that's bad. So keep your elbow relaxed and just move your hand this way. The final shape is everything coming down once again, now to G with the thumb, C with the middle finger, E with the pinky, like that. So you had this, then this, which you actually play twice, by the way. So you should practice these shapes a whole bunch. I've seen students take up an entire lesson just to get this, and that's completely okay. So pause the video and really get comfortable with this. Okay, so now let me show you what the actual individual notes are, because it's going to take a little bit of work to get this from this to this. But you'll quickly see why I made you do these shapes. So what we're going to do is play the thumb on B, middle on E, back to the thumb, up to the pinky on G, now ring on F sharp, 3 on E, thumb on B. So with the exception of the F sharp here, all of the other notes, B, E, and G, were notes in that shape that I showed you, and your hand was ready to go in that position. That's why we did those positions up front. So I'll play it again for you. B, E, B, G, F sharp, E, B. And here's the shape we did a few minutes ago. Okay, now moving on to the second shape. If you recall, it was A, D, and F sharp. What we're going to do here is a little bit simpler. We're going to play A with the thumb, D with the middle finger, E with the ring finger, F sharp with the pinky. This one is nice and simple because you're moving in one direction, from bottom to top. A, D, E, F sharp with 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now the next thing gets a little bit more complicated. We stay in this shape, but we're going to play the notes in a different order. We're going to play A, D, A, F sharp, E, D, A. I'll do it again. A little bit faster. And that's what you get. And then for the final shape, we move down to G, C, and E. Right? This was the last shape that I showed you. And we're just going to climb up. G with the thumb, C with the middle finger, D with the ring finger, and E with the pinky. Again. So in total, you get this. This will take a little bit of practice, but those shapes that I showed you a few minutes ago should hopefully help and teach your hand where to be, so that you're not thinking of these as individual notes that you have to remember, but more shapes that you can just kind of place your hand on. So now, in those blank spaces that you heard, like over here, that's where your left hand would play. So let's review the left hand. It was E, D, B, and C. So what you're going to do is play the left hand right in between the cracks before the right hand patterns, like this. And a little bit faster. Okay guys, that's the whole thing. Remember to take your time, practice these parts separately, and put them together really slowly only when you're ready. It doesn't matter if it takes you a long time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.